Week 8, 3 more weeks to go until I get to meet you. In geometry, we work with proportions a lot. Proportions are fractions that are set equal to each other. So these two fractions and number 10 are set equal to each other. And we're going to cross multiply so that then we can solve. So I am going to cross multiply. Some of you might call it butterfly. Not real sure what else you might call it. I've seen all sorts of different things. When I am going to rewrite this first because I've seen so many mistakes like this. So I have 2 times x minus 1 is equal to 5 times x plus 5. Notice I put these in parentheses, and whenever you see parentheses, you should be thinking I have to distribute. So you're going to distribute this 2 to the x so that I have 2x minus 2 is equal to 5x plus 25. Now, what I saw students do all last year was they would do this cross multiplication and they would not set it up like this in blue. And they would just try to do the multiplication first, and then they would not. They would not multiply this 2 times everything in the that was across from it. So that's why we set it up with the blue. Now that we have blue, we are going to move on. We are first going to get all of our variables on one side of the equation. I prefer positive variables. So that means I'm going to subtract my smaller number from both sides of the equation. Make sure that you put your line there so you know that you're putting it on both sides of the equation. So that I have negative 2 is equal to 3x plus 25. I am now going to subtract 25 from both sides. And our answer is going to come over here. Negative 2 minus 25 is a negative 27 is equal to 3x. Then we're going to divide by 3 on both sides of the equation, so that I have x is equal to a negative 9. And that's my answer. The biggest pitfall that a lot of students have is that when they're faced with an equation like this, they don't distribute that 2 everywhere. I also, for whatever reason, had a lot of students make a fraction. This is not a fraction. Once you cross multiply, you are no longer in a fraction. Notice it's one single equation.